What up? What up? Oh, can't even see it with. Oh, there we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. Should be another good night of stream. If you're watching this on a replay, it's probably best to skip ahead a few minutes, just because I like to take a couple minutes to get the stream shared. Yeah, should I get no glasses? Okay. We in the building. What's up? Should have Garrett and Warner in here soon. I don't know where they are, but we'll see about that. Where's the good camera? Oh, that's a good question. It's over there, but it's a pain to get it set up. And then I don't have a good stand for it where it can also be plugged in the computer to be like actively streaming. So just not good with it. Well, Dornows, get ready to go to bed. Got to stay up for a bit now. Appreciate it. What's good? Yeah. No good camera tonight. And Don says, how do you keep track of all your buys and inventory being checked in? So in terms of the check-in part of stuff, it's pretty easy if you mean like FBA, just looking at the shipments and everything, and then inventory lab for buy costs and everything, like buy costs and all that. If you mean getting stuff in, it's as simple as just, each day figuring out what came in, putting it on the spreadsheet that it's been received and everything. That's obviously live from the lab. Yes, sir. Oh,
what's good?
And everything.
What's good, everybody?
All right, cool. I didn't want to add everyone because we already did today, so we'll have a slower night tonight in terms of viewership.
We got the real ones in the cut. I'm sure they're with the
Anton says, "Wow, yes, sir, Tommy. I got some merchant field to deal with after this." Oh, that's it. Yes. Oh, some of this stuff's at the moon right now.
Are Danny and Garrett joining us?
No, Danny's waiting on food. I don't know what Garrett's doing.
Slacking. I've been working on getting a bunch of new VAs.
Sweet. That'll be good. Faye4, what's up? Victoriana, what's up? I got the cat. Oh, cat doesn't want to say hi, but it wants to annoy me right here. Maybe it'll come over. Dude from my college found Money Twitter and found me organically on it, which I think is so cool. So I'm excited.
I've gotten a couple DMs from people who went to high school with me.
From what platform? Like, did they organically find you, or did they...
TikTok.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy because I feel like most people don't even have Twitter, or at least they don't go on it a lot. Let alone,
I mean,
that type of content on there. Which was
I've got like millions of views on TikTok. It's bound to be in front of people who know me. Pretty quiet chat tonight. What are you guys working on in the new year? What's everybody's plan to get bigger this year?
Tweeted as well. I'm getting into. My sales are starting to pick up again because I'm starting to get back into stock.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm these new VAs gonna find a bunch more stuff for me. I kind of took some post Q4 vacation as well.
You deserve it. You had obviously a great November and December. Okay. Which software would you guys recommend on tracking expenses, cost of goods sold, shipping costs? So shipping costs you don't have to worry about. That's all just factored into your Amazon account and everything. Inventory Lab will give you that data. I'm honestly a fan of Inventory Lab and QuickBooks, to be honest. You share that opinion, right?
What's that?
Are you're Inventory Lab and QuickBooks?
Yeah, Inventory Lab just for the Amazon side, and then QuickBooks because it automatically tracks your recurring expenses and stuff like that.
Oh yes, okay, yeah. So yeah, we're on the same page there. Yeah,
So you can like swipe your transactions like with the app. You can swipe your transactions throughout the year. Say this business is personal, especially when you have your bank accounts and stuff combined. That'll be a bigger problem. And you can add it up a lot easier that way. Are you guys both in Philly? No, I'm in Wisconsin now, and this dude lives in the middle of nowhere, PA.
Indeed, yep. Suburbs of Philadelphia, I guess. Kind of. I started selling FPM 2 weeks ago, and I already have. Oh, that's really, really good for just getting started. That's. I mean, oh, see, okay, so it's that you had already been doing FBA and stuff too. Cool, but that's. I mean, obviously, really good either way. It shows you're getting the right items and they're moving. Assuming you're making profit and everything. That's awesome. I'm very glad that's working out for you. Any good bolo groups you recommend? We don't have one ourselves, and I've never don't have too much of a keen towards any of them. I'd honestly recommend testing out as many as you can. That's what my friend Cody did. Our friend Cody, and he said that worked really well. What do you put in QuickBooks for when you buy inventory? I'd assume I haven't set it up too much yet, but I assume you just create a category, right, and then just input it as
What
that.
do you do? I do mine like kind of a weird way, but I don't do my inventory through QuickBooks because I just use the basic subscription for QuickBooks, and there's no cost of goods tracker on that version of QuickBooks.
That's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna have
So, but at the end of the year, I just take my PL from QuickBooks and then add my Inventory Lab cost of goods sold to it.
to.
And then my accountant does some wizardry with it. I don't know. Trust your accountant. Don't trust. We're just two 20 somethings on the internet.
Yeah, well, true. Yeah, definitely. How do you find VAs? Do you work with any bureaus? No. So onlinejobs.ph, that's onlinejobs.ph, the site like onlinejobs.philippines, is a great resource that's worked for me for pretty much 2 years now whenever I've had a need.
Yep, I'm talking to a bunch of VAs through that right now, like on the other monitor over here.
Canceled my monthly today that I used last. Here it is. That I used last month. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm trying to hire someone for the socials to edit videos and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Austin hustles actually. He did the same. And he seems to really like it as well.
Yeah, I'll be able to pump out a lot more info if I've got somebody editing.
Yes, sir.
Garrett.
The whole gang minus blockchain banning.
What's going on, yo?
He's getting his macros in.
He is getting his macros in. So it's not what we recommend, it's what you don't feel like doing, right? If you're not as good at sourcing or don't want to source, if you don't want to edit videos, you can get someone to edit videos, all that kind of stuff. Oh, Garrett's getting love in the oh boy. I don't know why my thing just zoomed out.
What up? Are you talking about outsourcing?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way I think about it is if you put it on a value spectrum, right? Write down every task in your business and then assign values to that, right? Starting from the least valuable to the most valuable and start from the bottom, right? So you're going to start with maybe.
Oh. No, I didn't even mean to do that. That was my mistake.
Miles said that's too boring, Garrett.
Start from the bottom, right? So any reporting you have to do, any analytics, and then work your way up. Prep is going to be cheaper than, say, if you have to pay someone to source, right? So here, AI, appreciate that. Scott, Garrett has a better metabolism than me. Dude's always eating.
No, okay. Continue with the value. We can talk about that later.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so if you think about what you would have to pay someone to accomplish it, right? Your main business function is purchasing, sourcing, right? So it stands to reason that you would have to pay someone to purchase, right? Because you have to trust them. You have to obviously allow them to use your credit cards. You would have to pay someone to purchase stuff a lot more than you would have to pay someone to label some products and ship them out, right? So write down. It's good just to have an assessment of your business if you literally write down everything, right? And then just sort them by least valuable to most valuable and go from there. He didn't want to watch you eat anymore. Hey, this is the only time where I'm sitting all day. Give me a break. Cassandra Barney, I don't think I've seen you in a stream before. How we doing?
So she actually has a YouTube channel herself. I'm nearly positive. I'm gonna check and make sure it's who I'm thinking of. But yeah, I was watching one of her TA videos the other day. It got here we go. Okay, so she'll have to come on a stream sometime. But yeah,
shout out.
Started too, I think, and like that was like a lot of views. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So she's been at it for 2 months. Yeah, you guys should check out her channel right here. She's coming for Warner's spot as the go-to TA resource on
Bro, I think Miles and you and I have the number one rank.
Video does bang. Yeah, that video does bang.
Like that's the number one TA resource is the video.
It was in August.
Yeah, well, if you Google tactical arbitrage, I have the first slot. So,
how there you have.
Let's see who the third one is. Oh,
there's Google tactical arbitrage.
My mit's coming crazy. Oh, there you are. And then and then I've talked to Matthew before.
I ordered 10 times quantity of a product for ordenating certain categories, but it wasn't under this name that my Amazon seller account is under. It's under a different family member's name. That doesn't work right. It might not. It might.
I think it will, but I mean, you won't know till you try. You know what I mean? Like, you won't. You know what I mean? Like, you won't know till you try. Yeah, there's probably free returns on the site you bought from anyway.
You can try. I mean, I've never tried this. You could try taking a pen and writing, "This is one of my employees" or something. Like not manipulating it, but just adding more value to the invoice. That might work. It might not. I don't know. But it's just better than taking a complete L. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean there's honestly a lot of questions like that are obviously there's important nuance to it, but like if you're in that deep, you just gotta try. You know, you're probably returning that product anyway. Like,
yeah, we're donating it for a tax return or a tax write-off. Relatively new to FBA, having trouble sourcing products that I'm ungated for. Worth getting ungated in some categories, even with 0 reviews.
Yes, absolutely. That'll make sourcing easier because you'll be opened up to more products. Do some of the ones where you can just return the item. You know, like you can do Nike and then just return the item and that kind of thing. Then go try Nike out. What you need at the start, it's not even about making money. It's just about making proof of concept, which comes in the form of sales, even if they're not profitable.
Yeah.
If you have money, like you can pay other people to source for you, which honestly a lot of there's a lot of people out there like that I've been running into lately. Share how you make income through your socials. Wow, we're counting pockets here. Garrett and I have a prep center. Warner and I have YouTube channels. One that makes a lot of money, one that doesn't make a little money. I'm obviously still thankful for it and everything. We sell leads lists. Garrett's coming out with leads lists soon. I guess I'll just speak for everyone on this, and then occasionally consulting and stuff.
But more than that, right? So, I mean, we've all shared leads, we've all shared products. Like, we make money together, right? When you are in,
and that's way more profitable than all those other ways.
We've made more money just off of knowing each other than any of that stuff.
Yeah,
it's the network. The network is more valuable than anything else. Do you guys bother with highly seasonal items for Valentine's, Mother's Day, or stick with evergreens? As far as seasonals, I don't do any like specific holidays. I know Garrett likes doing holidays, but for Christmas, I did a bunch of toys and that was fun. And that's nice because those are fairly evergreen. Those toys are still going to sell
Oh,
during the middle of the year. And
yeah.
then sometimes the toys will get discontinued and be worth even more later on. Like there's just a lot of opportunity there.
Do you guys for sex? So I don't necessarily myself. I mean, I've also only been going hard on Amazon for like 10, 11 months, like almost a year. So I haven't even been around for 2 of those seasons, but not particularly. I try to just focus on stuff I can do over and over again, and that's not to say there's not a ton of money in seasonal stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube through ads. Yeah, so through ads and then the links in the description. Some of those are affiliate links. Best repricer. Try out both Go Aura and BQ and see which one you like better. BQ using a link in the description. But give both of them a go. They're both good. I use BQ. I know some of you guys use Aura. And yeah, they're both good. Just figure out which one kind of clicks best for you, which UI you like the best. I doubt there's too much of a difference. Follow up: if I hire a VA to source, you should not hire a VA to source yet. You need to find some stuff on your own. But yeah, absolutely. In terms of once you're getting going, yeah. So, Warner, all the VAs we hire have experience, right?
Yeah, you can hire them and train them, but
Oh,
I
even
hire them
train.
I'd rather just pay them a little extra for already having experience. Just plug them into the systems we have, and they're good to go.
Oh, good question.
And then our man. It's once you reach scale, you'll have a manager who gives them feedback on their leads, and you'll lean up to manager VAs.
I just saw your text about it.
Danny's just tight right now. Oh, that's good banter. What Danny said, yeah. Is SellerAmp software much better than Keepa? They work together. Like you should at least definitely be using Keepa. You can definitely give SellerAmp a go. SellerAmp's what our sourcing team uses. So if that's hardcore OA going through stuff daily. If that's you, then you should definitely give it a go and use it. But they're synonymous, I would say. Like they work together. No, that's okay. There's synergy between them. They go together. Not that they're the same thing. My bad. CPM, I think mine's like 20 or so, like maybe 21. I think across the board, or like 17. I don't even. I make like $5 a day, so I don't really look at it too much. Be careful with these seasonal holiday items. That is a very, very good point. Yeah, make sure you're getting in ahead of the game so you don't have to worry about dealing with it after the holiday and then price tanking. Improve your that's a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but selling more items does, and getting ungated in categories and then selling more items through those categories will help you. So I guess yes. Ooh, do you guys mess with coupons and promos on ARB inventory? No, not that, not on Amazon. Only time you'll ever see that on my kind of listings or whatever. There's stuff that I'm selling is when Amazon's doing it themselves. But no, I don't worry about that. And honestly, because with that, like with arbitrage listings, you're not doing tons of volume because you have a lot of SKUs. So wasting time with that when you could be finding other SKUs to buy, I think makes more sense. But I could totally be wrong, and some people could be killing it with that.
You guys are awesome. Much appreciated for all the knowledge you share. Appreciate that. That's why we do it.
Absolutely.
Would it make sense to hire an experienced VA when you are the employer and who isn't?
Yes, and Julian, I know you. You know enough that you should. This is a like, kind of like a more specific. Julian, you're good enough at this stuff that you should. Yeah. We were talking about this on the podcast that's dropping tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern on the Buy Box and its YouTube channel. I don't know. The day
I think everyone knows about them. It depends on if the shortage is absurd this year, then yes.
But everyone knows.
Too many people know about it now for it would need to be like a crazy item.
I mean, there's always going to be some sort of arbitrage with that sort of seasonal stuff, just because people are lazy.
And locally too.
Yeah, I mean, they trust the Amazon brand, obviously with the World Health event. I mean, people just don't want to leave the house, and it just makes sense that they just can go online and it'd be there in 2 days. There's
Do
always the opportunity.
you do any small and light? I do not. But I think if I ever did wholesale, I think I would try to finesse some of that.
Appreciate the help. Is there a certain reason why Jungle Scout estimated sales versus TA estimated sales are ridiculously off? Yes, I
TA
think.
estimated sales is bad. That's why.
Well, no. So, I mean, it's an estimate, but TA does the calc.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Jungle Scout give the listing estimated sales where TA does the calculation or tries to at least? I think that's where that margin is.
I
I
don't know.
think,
I've never looked at that stuff. Being completely honest,
It's such a like made up number. You just use it to inform whether or not you're buying 20, 50, or 100 on your test buy.
yeah, but yeah, we always talk about
Oh,
the
true.
only
Yeah,
reason.
that's very well put. Yeah, that is very well put.
If it says the estimated sales is 100, don't test by 100, test by 20. But if it says it sells 1,000, then test by 100.
Yeah, and then once you're on the listing for a couple months, then you have
Yeah.
real time data.
Then
to
you have
make
real
those
data, yeah.
decisions. Do I have to do bundles with you all's leads lists? Do I have to do bundles with you all's leads list?
No. I mean, you could. It might not be a bad idea to on stuff. But no, like it's not necessary. There was the cat.
Trying to
China.
shut down all ports again today. Shortages appreciate.
Oh, we already said that. Biggest success of 2021. I would say. I mean, meeting these guys is up there. Being completely honest, like that kind of led to everything else. Like being
Yeah.
being real with you guys. Make sure you're not including the comma. Okay, Warner, putting you on the hot seat here.
Amazing. Like I have twice as much time. Don't let just if you're busy, don't let that stop you. I took a lot of very difficult classes and still made 6 figures in profit last year. Don't let that stop you.
People just like to make excuses.
Yeah, no excuses.
Says Garrett with no kids, a very cushy 9 to 5 that doesn't require
You
much.
still have that job, Garrett?
Still,
Moving on.
yeah.
And Keepa, what column shows the sales? Is it sales or is it...
It's so funny to even think about that he still has it, but he does. And not that there's anything wrong with having it; it's just Garrett's situation.
So every drop is at least one sale in that time increment, right? We don't necessarily know what that time increment is, but it's relative, right? So the way when the drops come into play are when you're comparing different keepas inside a category, right? You can then relatively compare apples to apples and kind of make some sort of judgment. But the drops aren't going to give you an actual estimate in terms of how many it's selling per week, per day, per month. How'd you get to know Warner? Probably through Miles, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I found your videos over the spring, and then me and you got on Zoom in May, I think. But you had already followed me, but we had never talked, I don't think. And then
Yeah.
me and you got on Zoom.
I hopped on a Zoom with like you and Jake, and I think Garrett was on that call.
Jake was in there, really? I remember
Jake was on that call.
Part of the first time, yeah.
I actually met Garrett before you. I met Garrett in
Really?
Carter's. Yeah, Carter was the first guru to reach out to me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was actually just gonna make the comment. I don't remember meeting you specifically.
I don't know if you were there, Garrett. Yeah, I don't know if you were.
I just remember you always just kind of being around Warner. I don't remember
once we get to know someone new, they normally just get put in the Instagram chat and then they meet everyone.
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, obviously we talked about it in exhaustion. I specifically remember meeting you, Miles, but Warner.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Chipotle, yeah, that's the warehouse special right there, the Delaware special.
Yeah, we rock with Chipotle heavy.
Heavy,
yeah, I love Chipotle. So when are you guys talking about being on a listing for a couple months? Yeah, replens and stuff. Yep. More common in higher ranks. You'd be surprised. Because lower rank stuff, if it's moving quick and you're buying it not on sale, that, I mean, by definition, but it's moves so quick that the price is stable because you need deep pockets to kill it, if that makes sense. And if you have deep pockets, you're smart enough not to kill it. So the price remains stable, and then it's just sourcing it. consistently. Keep the job, Garrett. At what monthly sales number do you guys see a major jump to the next revenue plateau? I'd say I was stuck at like 40K a month from like April to July of last year, and then finally broke out and did 100 bands in a month. Like
Yeah, I was stuck at 60 all school year until November.
and then you just started.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds weird and it probably also sounds arrogant, but once you get over like the 100,000 per month, it all just kind of runs together. It all feels the same.
It's just plugging more capital and product.
Yeah.
You already know how to do everything else. Do you guys only source? I would say yeah. I mean, these categories are huge. Like even 2% is like.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, I mean, I definitely do. I don't know about you guys.
I appreciate how you use a percentile rather than a raw number. That makes me happy. Someone's been listening.
And that's the thing is, I would have had a much better answer if it was a raw sales thing. Can you share the data? I'm pretty sure you can. I'm like I would nearly guarantee you can. I have about it.
You can, but you can't be scanning at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then I'm pretty sure Rover said this in a video 2 or 3 years ago. He was like, if you have database mode and you're not on Wi-Fi and you're on database, you can't.
Come on, Avery knows Caleb too well to be saying that.
No, but it was in a video with Caleb. I think it was like something like that, which was really funny. But. Okay. There's a software called IP Alert that helps with that. And you can also get IP Alert, but like you can also tell based on the number of sellers if it falls off a cliff randomly. It's a good chance they were hitting.
I mean, IP Alert is I think 150 for lifetime access. There's
Garrett's job title is CEO at Buybox Bandit LLC. Salary.
Garrett's job title and salary. Jeez.
$100 a month. But I don't know, some like engineer stuff or something, right? Software developer or something.
Yeah, I mean, I work for a software company and I build Tableau dashboards. So it's a bunch of just data and analytics.
Not boring stuff. I'm at 90. All right, good stuff. Taking forever. All you need is one good item. That merchant field you get there today. Oh, that sucks though. Amazon, what documents do you provide? Yeah. I would assume it's just the receipts and stuff. Yeah, and you can open a claim and everything. Like, do what you gotta do.
What's a normal day look like for you guys? Rodriguez, you know us too well to be asking that question.
He's just chopping it up, man. He's just trying to
chopping it up.
Boys, like I don't know.
17-year-old kid out here did like $250,000.
What's up?
Rodriguez did like over $250,000, like literally in high school.
Can you imagine
if you made like 50, 60K as a high schooler?
Yeah, I know. I was texting Rodriguez today. That's my guy.
Rodriguez is a BBB client.
Hey, our client information is proprietary information. You're not allowed to share that.
iPeeler is great. It integrates with several. Yeah, it integrates with tactical arbitrage. FOP 30 $30 off. I'll use Miles Traffic.
Sure. Yes.
What?
Oh, IP Alert? Yeah, y'all go use that coupon code.
That's online source for new video games. Please don't
say GameStop. Don't say GameStop.
We don't really do video games.
I've never sold video games.
Go listen to wait for it.
I think it's video game sourcing.
Yeah, video game sourcing is the handle.
I'm getting the episode number up. It is episode 18.
Can I sue Miles for saying that?
What happened? You're saying what?
That he's a client.
Oh, facts. Yeah, the NDA is void. Thank you for all the tips. Absolutely, our pleasure.
Do you guys like RevSeller? I don't use it. TBH.
No, just use Amazon FBA calculator. There's a free Chrome extension that does the same thing, or use SellerAmp if you have it. It also calculates fees and does a million other things.
What's the best site to source shoes? Whatever one makes you the most money. but I would say probably Nike until you get shut down. If you want my real answer.
Nike.com?
What's up?
Nike, yeah, Nike.com, yeah. And they'll like consistently ban you, but you can keep coming back for more.
I've never gotten banned. Clearly, I don't know how to do Nike.com.
Not enough, yeah. Well, Nike.com we're talking about, yeah. That's a good answer. Book still best beginner strategy. If you don't have money, yes. If you have money, absolutely not.
You know,
that's
been saying the same tone with that for a while. But
well,
Miles,
but I mean, what did he think was gonna happen? Use my power. I've done 8. That's all. Yeah, that's a great first 3 months. You know, obviously, keep building on that. At this point, just continuing to do what you already know, just buying more products, and they'll move. On SellerAmp, I need to get on that. I keep forgetting. Yes, absolutely, you should do that. Someone return shoes and they're worn out. Charge them a restocking fee, and
if they're your size, keep them.
Part of it, yeah. Not gonna lie, try using with TA. It's crazy OP. Let's go. You love to see that. Glad that's working out for you.
Nike cancels my orders when I use coupon.
Miles, I heard that.
Do you have a recommended first ungating category? Right now I would say toys. And go hit up Walmart clearance.
Toys, grocery, and topicals. Those are your first 3 that you should be concerned with. Anything to do about unsellable returns. Give them to friends. Wrap them up and give them as Christmas gifts. Or this is not tax advice, but you can donate them again.
Oh, wow, this is not tax advice whatsoever. Y'all go talk to a CPA.
Or you can and deduct them. Anything to do about Miles wilding out? Yeah, he always is. LOL, true. How many people we have in here right now? $39 heads. How many likes? I can't remember what that is. 10 likes. 39 heads. Whoops, that's awkward.
For unsellable products, if you donate them to Goodwill and get a receipt, you can use. Yeah. Make sure you're writing off the cost of goods that you paid for that item. But yes.
I don't think that's true. There's rules that you can.
Okay, talk to a CPA.
Talk to a CPA. But
these fools I'm up here with.
Yeah. Talk to a CPA. That's what my CPA said, though. So.
Oh. Then I guess
that is from a CPA. Fair.
I got
old books I'm about to sell a good chunk of them. Okay. Well, yes, but you need to make sure they're profitable. You need to scan them in, look at the sales rank, make sure they actually sell. Which might sound overwhelming the first time you do it, and it probably will be the first time you do it, but after that, it won't be. What's the price tag on the new leads list that's coming out? So we do our leads list. They're $100 each. They're limited to 30 sellers, so obviously there's exclusivity there. The last one we launched, which was all the way back in October, our group size has doubled since then. Sold out in like 3 minutes. So this one on Sunday will be no different.
For reference, groups like OA Cheddar and like the biggest ones charge like $160, and they put 55 on every list.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any tricks?
Way too many.
Yeah, a lot of reviews. Yep. That's the only way. A lot of reviews and selling items you're selling.
See that? I mean, that much you and I disagree about.
Sorry?
I said that much you and I disagree about.
Oh, all right. How else would you find stuff then?
Well, I'm assuming Julian is a newer seller, right? So
he's good. He underestimated his powers. I've talked to him before.
Well, whatever the case may be, right? So it doesn't necessarily do him any good looking at sellers with hundreds of thousands of reviews. Those
but if they're on OA products, they're not wholesaling Nike stuff. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
But yeah, okay, 50 reviews, they're making money. 50 reviews do that.
Yeah, I would say 20 to 100 is where you should be looking.
Yeah, okay. Miles on that.
Miles on that Fiesta power trip. That's him every day.
Only shoes Yeah, I mean, 30 to 40% ROI is great for a lot of people. It's good enough for me. And if you have heavy capital, then you can really make some, good returns in terms of the actual volume of the profit you're making.
Anything I should know before going all in? Yeah, see it firsthand that it sells. Buy it first, sell it, and then go all in.
Inventory Lab is a game changer. Facts. Is there a discount code on the leads list? Nope, and there never will be. Talking heads on the internet. Facts. Yeah.
Some 20-something said I could though.
We're bolos. LOL. What is the good question here. Okay, I could answer this question all day. I love answering this question. So, and that's not being sarcastic. So, the number of sellers on a listing is completely irrelevant. If there's like 100 sellers on a listing, it's a really good item. If you have Keepa, which you should, you can look at all the sellers, scroll down, and you can see that a lot of them only have, one in stock and everything. So 100 sellers with one in stock each is the exact same thing as one seller with 100 in stock. So I do not worry about the amount of sellers on the listing.
Well said.
And most of them aren't going to be priced competitively either because a lot of newer sellers, like people who would have, one in stock of an item, aren't repricing.
Yeah, I mean, during Christmas, I sold on listings with literally 250 people on it, and they were selling like a ton. So it all depends on volume and depends on where people are priced.
Yeah, we're talking about competitive sellers, right? So if the buy box is at 75 and there's 20 sellers at 150, right? I mean, those are irrelevant. We don't care about those. We're only concerned about the competitive sellers that are within a reasonable range, 5 to 10% of where the price is currently at, or where you're expected to go. 100 seller with one stock equals one seller with 100 stock. Gem of the day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's like there's nuance to that. That's not like completely true and everything, but that example I gave, I think, has a lot of truth in it.
When searching for products using Keepa, do you mess with the number of sellers?
We just answered that. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you just joined and didn't hear that. But if you rewind like 2 minutes and then hop back to like the front here, you'll get a very good answer on that. But short answer, no.
Miles, what's the Buy Box Bandit podcast?
I don't know.
Have you heard it? Yeah.
When you say some dumb stuff, you just gotta get them out of here.
I got the middle back, Garrett.
I was in the middle. I was liking the middle.
I got the middle back.
Absolutely. Oh, wait, hold up. I want the middle.
He's gonna boot himself.
Can he get it? He can't get it.
Yeah.
He can't get it.
Miles,
It was about 2 seconds where I was the only one on the screen. I thought that was the best way to do it.
Ooh, facts. That's a good call. That's a good call. I was planning on putting one of those episodes in there. Might have to.
Last episode of BBB Start with 1K needs to be an FAQ.
New episode dropping tomorrow, and yeah, we did the beginner episode. I love that text on there. To be honest, Dennis really did something with that text right there.
Miles the dictator, yes, but wasn't sure if it was different from the reverse sourcing. Miles, you see the picture I sent y'all about his baby?
Dude, looks exactly like him.
Did you see the edited version? I was laughing so
much. That was elite banter. That was hilarious. Oh yes, but I wasn't sure. Nah, same rules hold true. Beagle says works best with around 15 on the listing. Once again, like you're not going to see too much of a difference between Beagle and Aura, at least in my opinion, from other people I've talked to, and you have to be repricing. So who cares if it works the best with a certain number of sellers? We're trying to make as much money as possible, and we have to be repricing. And those are the two, best in my opinion. So, I have no idea. I'm like 15 sellers. One of them could be competitive and all that.
Yeah. Warner?
I said, don't tell him.
I ended strong. Ended a strong 40K Q4.
Yes, sir.
Do you drag? I was thinking that would work, but
How much capital do you think would be needed to start in OA? We say 50 to 100 or
Like,
50
like,
or 500 to
500 to
1,000.
1,000, yeah.
start really, really low, but like 500 is obviously optimal. Yeah, so for the East Bay invoice, you can use hats, you can use I think I used headbands. Yeah, headbands. There's a lot of stuff on there you can use. You just obviously have to make sure you find the listing in the UPC.
I usually look at the keep a buy box statistics to see how many are really viable sellers to compete against. Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever works, right? We typically consider in our calculations for test orders 5% up or down of the buy box is considered competitive sellers. We ignore everyone else. I mean, and that's if we typically are on stable listings. That's different if it's going to be like a seasonal item or some of the toys that we did in Q4. We're typically after stable, consistent replenishables that aren't really moving that much, right? So we have confidence in knowing that, and obviously data to support it, that that price isn't necessarily going to move without that 5 or 10 percentile range, up or down. I gave it a listen. Nice jingle on the Discord. I miss Miles Mullet. When's it coming back?
Probably never. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we don't want it back.
After a while. Do you guys know if premium brands not sure. I would hit them up and see. You can see check their listings and see if there's third-party sellers on them.
And then you can always message them and ask who their distributors are.
Toys, topicals, and groceries. Toys, topicals, groceries. Those are the top three. There's so much low-hanging fruit in those three that you can easily start rattling off 10, 20, 30, 40 Ks in the first couple months in just those three categories. There's a lot of low-hanging fruit. That's not to say you might not have to get some brands additionally. However, I would start there. Your cost of goods sold revenue ratio. Dude, yeah, I'm super proud of that because that's helped out a ton of people. And I think it's just really good for strategizing. I meant to create a worksheet around that where you can just kind of plug and chug and it kicks back all the data.
I built one of those already for my consulting clients.
Oh, there you go. You should.
What happened?
So we're talking about the cost of goods
sold.
It'll
be included in something.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, that is. I was thinking of making a glossary, like an Amazon glossary, and giving that away or something. But either way, I need to make it for obvious projects, bro. It's straight money. Why does Target? That's a great question. That's a question you'll have to ask Target. Unfortunately.
Nikolai, what's good?
Wow. Yeah, sometimes Target and even Walmart and stuff will limit your purchases. Just place multiple orders. And a lot of times, it won't be enough for free shipping, so just find another item that boosts it over the free shipping. Hundreds, if not thousands, of profitable items on every website.
That's facts. That is
especially on Target and Walmart.
Yeah. Are you still not banned from Target?
No, I don't buy from Target. Target sucks.
Oh, no, I am banned. I am banned on Target.
Target sucks.
Dude, Target is, from my experience, very good, but obviously,
I've only ever bought grocery from Target. I guess I bought some toys during Q4 actually, but
chillin', bro, or just not use Target. Facts. Take it out the door. When's Garrett dropping a bit on wholesale? Yeah, we're tossing around the idea of doing an episode just on wholesale, for podcast and such, but we'll see.
We have some a lot bigger wholesale heads coming on the podcast this coming quarters.
Damn, look at this. Those are good times, man.
Yeah. Dude, that's such a clean setup. Like, super clean.
Yeah, the lighting obviously was terrible, but other than that.
I mean, for a first episode, you can't. And the best part about that night, we were grubbing some Chipotle.
Chipotle, indeed, yeah.
What is the type of
VPN? You've not.
Yeah, I eat Chipotle like twice a week, if maybe more.
Don't worry about that. How many hours a week does Amazon take when you started versus now? It used to take, I don't know, probably around 10 because I wasn't making any money. Now it takes, I mean, more, but it's, fun and everything, and it makes a lot more money.
I work like 5 hours a week on Amazon.
Does
10.
Walmart, yeah, just
It's all outsourced.
buying stuff, I would assume.
Yeah, I only spend money now.
Does and make it, but does Walmart tax free? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Walmart is the easiest to get tax free.
Yeah,
Walmart's amazing for getting tax free.
I'll have $5,000 from Rakuten coming on February, which I don't know. That's gonna be tough to beat in the future. But we'll see how that goes. They send you your money back without Rodriguez doing some fraud. Love to see it.
Rodriguez.
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to have that pin, but be good. Return your stuff. They ask you.
Zero cogs, Rodriguez.
No wonder why I make so much money. Sometimes I run into UPCs not matching, but it's identical products. Carter's notorious for this. Still send it in. Yeah. If that's the case, I cover up the barcode. Well, I mean, you're always supposed to, but cover up the manufacturer barcode with the FNSKU.
As long as the customer gets what they ordered, I don't see the issue.
Who said I was doing fraud?
I'm probably gonna hop off, fellas. It's been a long day.
Easy, man.
Good hanging out with y'all. Good hanging out with everybody in the chat.
Hey, wait, how was vacation? Was it good?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, I went to all inclusive in Cancun. It was sick.
We're vibing out, answering the questions with.
Yeah, man. I was having fun on Instagram, just hanging out. That's how life was meant to be lived. That's why we're working right now.
Facts.
But yeah, all right.
All right, good stuff, man. I'll catch you.
Yeah, take it easy, King. Whoa, y'all.
Minors get less jail time. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you guys are tripping on that.
Appreciate the help, guys. The best. Appreciate that feedback. Any other last couple questions?
Dude, that man Logan Paul's on #1 trending again. Just undefeated. Like,
what do you do now?
He spent $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one he taped to his microphone?
Oh no! That was like the Charizard or whatever. That's like $1 million or something.
No, it's like pinned to the microphone he uses for the podcast.
They don't have the main studio. I don't know. But not what we need to be talking about.
Anyways, do you guys only use Rakuten plus Honey, or are there multiple sites for rebates? I just use Rakuten.
Just use Rakuten. Yeah, although there is a lot of value in using other sites, and I think I should get Buy Box Bandits #1 trending. Facts. We're working on that.
If you could do it all over again, what would you do differently? I probably wouldn't do the books. I'd probably go straight
Wouldn't
to
do the books either. Would get ungated as quick as possible. Yeah. And yeah, a couple more questions here, and then we'll hop off. But I mean, going straight for like 50 minutes or so. Thank you guys for all the questions.
Down 70 in stocks for today. Any difficulties with
IP? Rodriguez taking L's in the markets.
IP complaints aren't super serious on Amazon. As long as your shipping metrics are cool, as long as your account health is good, IP complaints aren't going to be an issue. You can get a couple. I think the most we've had are like 5 or 6. IP complaints are not going to ruin your business, and they fall off every 6 months. When prepping for FBA, is it correct that FASQ labels be put outside the polybag? Yeah, I definitely would. You want to make it as easy as possible for the people that are scanning. It doesn't make sense to make their job any more difficult, right? Because that's just going to end up in non-scannable items, lost items, that sort of thing, which is not what we want to deal with. Shortcuts with manual sourcing, I assume it's very time-consuming with the amount of price.
Find stuff you can source hundreds of over months, and that takes time, obviously, but it compounds, right? Because then if you're selling a replenishable item, all the other people selling that have a lot of reviews, 50 to 100, like we said, they're probably doing the same thing. You can take a look at their catalog. and all that. And with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We'll talk to you guys in the next one, probably next few days or so. Keep your eye on the Discord. And tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., new podcast episode dropping. Love for you guys to check out that. It's called the Buy Box Bandit. Buy Box Bandits podcast. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already, so thank you for all that you guys who have.
Rodriguez, 1 month, 30 days out.
Yes. Yep. Thanks for all the help, Scott. Tommy, absolutely.
Guys.
Venera, I don't think we'd spoke before, but thank you for bringing some really good questions and energy tonight.
Yeah, she was active. He or she was
Eric
active.
as well. Thank you, Nick F, for sure. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys in the next one. See you guys in Discord and